Thank you so much, Katie and Steve, for giving me the opportunity to present Copado SmarSpecs. And as Federico mentioned, if you give people their time back, you'll be giving the quality of life back. So, show of hands, how many of have you ever spent way too much time translating functional specs into technical details? Or worse, going back and forth between business and development team to clarify requirements? Yeah, it's like playing email ping pong. Well, what if I told you that we could automate all of that with just one click? Let me introduce you to Copado Smart Specs. Let me quickly share my screen and post that. We'll be able to uh, dive in. I hope my screen is visible now. So this is the screen where most of the developers spend their lot of time throughout the day. So we have our user story. Let's open one. So the magical button, Copado Smart Specs, lives right onto the user story record. The moment you click it, it does all the heavy lifting for you. Here, how it works. So first, the button grabs the functional requirement straight from the user story and send this to Copado AI. No copy pasting, no extra efforts, just straight up automation. Now, we send this data to Copado AI, but just not as a raw text. We attach a well structured, predefined prompt that ensures we get the best possible responses. Yeah, Copado AI works its magic and spits out a structured response neatly divided into two sections. Yeah, the magic sometimes takes a little bit of time to happen, so we don't have to work our time. So this time we can have and maybe have a sip of coffee or sit back and relax. So now once we will have the response back from Copado AI, we will be having the technical specification, basically the how behind the requirement, and the proposed solution, a high level approach to the implementation. So here's the real kicker. Instead of dumping this response somewhere random, we update the field on the user story directly. No switching screens, no pasting text, just instant clarity. So now we have technical specifications. We have a complex validation system which we need to create for this story. We have all the objects on which we need to create. We have the security and permissions and the other details as well. Along with that, we do have the proposed solution. Currently, we got a sample with the syntax of Java, but that also works for Apex, and we can change a slight prompt, and this will give us a Apex result. This not only stays still the code, it also gives you if we have a configurational file. For example, let's say I need to create a field. It will give us an XML file for that field. So we just have to take that file and deploy in our org. Imagine you are a developer assigned to a user story. So instead of waiting for clarification or writing out the technical details from scratch, you just hit the button and bam, you get a well structured AI generated breakdown ready for implementation. Efficiency? Yeah, that is unlocked now. So the Copado Smart Specs, we are saying goodbye to endless back and forth and hello to a faster and smarter development. Thank you all.